on there. But if you put me into a hardware store in the deep south, it will come out. Dude, we're 4 for 4 on these freaking green lights. Okay, all right. Good mo, good mo. Because I just want to skip the first one if we can help it. I'm probably not going to finish this game because I'm bad at it, but there's also a fun little word game that I've tacked on to the end of stream today. I don't know if you guys have heard of it at all, but it's called Lock. It's spelled L-O-K. What's cool about it is it's like a little, it's a puzzle book, like a tangible book that you can buy, and it's kind of like a mixed up crossword game. It might be a little too cerebral for the stream, aka I might be too stupid to play it. Case in point. But it looks like a fun little game, and it's just the demo, so if I'm stupid, that won't be apparent in the demo. Because the demo is short. Oh, the stupid are called white. He said the 80s called, they want their joke back. I don't know, I'm kind of, I want to start saying yins. I think that yins is really fun, but every time I try to bust out yins, people just give me the ugliest look. Just the word? What? You don't like yins? I think it's so awful to hear. It is a Pittsburgh thing, but I just think it's fun. Or it's not fun, but it's kind of funny. It's disarming. It's like, what did you call me? Yangs, so true. They also do this in, oh, okay, you got me. Okay, very funny. Very funny, paper mache. Use or Ewins. I think that one's kind of more of like a West Virginia. All right, again, this cabin feels fine. Unless there's like something I'm missing. But then again, I've begun to pay less and less attention. All right, that one seems wrong. I'm gonna say that this cabin is haunted, actually. Maybe that's what I was missing, is I was not paying attention to the remote enough. Because, you know, game, I'm trying to get off the TV, not on it. I'm not addicted to the boob tube, unlike this family who has a TV up in their creepy little attic. We're all gonna huddle around and watch the TV. This is Dad's TV spot. What do they got? I can't even crouch. I can't see what kind of home videos they're rocking. Have I seen any good movies lately? So I did see Transformers 1. Because the guy on Twitter convinced me to see it. He was glazing the movie so hard that I was like, you know what? Twitter's going crazy about this movie, so I'm gonna see it. But actually, it seemed like the general consensus on the internet was that Transformers 1 was a good movie. No, it's not the Linkin Park one. I was kind of hoping that they would play some Linkin Park at the end. All right, by the way, we're 4 for 4 on greens. I did read the synopsis for Last Christmas recently, which, again, thank you for the suggestion. I do kind of wish I had not spoiled it for myself. Yeah, you know, I actually like Transformers 1, which isn't really saying a lot because I thought it's a fine movie. I always think that it's funny in Transformers. Yeah, it's the one that came out like 2 months ago. I think it's really funny in Transformers that it's like, since these are robots, the filmmakers are gonna like make or take this as an excuse to be as like brutal and violent as possible. And they don't have to show any blood because they're robots. So That, like, these dudes are getting, like, straight up cut in half, like, ripped in half, had, like, holes blown through them and stuff. And it's like, this is PG, man. This is fine. Nothing wrong here. It's just robot on robot violence. Yeah, you know, actually also true. I don't get it. I might be stupid. I actually think I am stupid because I feel like I've seen all of the... This is a $3 game. This game should not be taking this long. It should be pretty easy to spot the differences. Like, this just goes to show how bad I am at the highlights magazines. I cannot be trusted with the highlights. Because, between Goofus and Gallant, I'm Goofus, for sure. Alright, this one looks pretty good. I at least, like, want somebody to tell me, like, what I'm missing in the game. Not, like, chat, but I need the game to tell me, like, alright, here's what you missed, bozo. Don't do what Donnie don't does. I could have made that clear. I don't get it, man! I don't understand. I looked at every corner of that cabin and it was fine. Source dude, just trust me. He's not, yeah, I'm filling in for the understander. Man, turns out banter is pretty easy when you haven't streamed in like 2 months. Because I've got 2 months worth of anecdotes saved up. Irish wristwatch. That's a toughie. I don't think there's anything wrong with this cabin, man. This one looks pretty good. If it's not, then I might actually crash out. Because this one feels fine. No movement. Okay. Really? Like, that's what you're gonna get me on? Is this dumb little mug? Yeah, I'm gonna run out of anecdotes by the time I stream next. My life is not that interesting. I mean, I guess it's enjoyable, but maybe not that interesting. I just don't have a curious mind like that to come up with bits off the top of the dome. That's why you guys are here, right? Just kidding. Thank you for being here, by the way. Okay. Now, knowing that it could be as something as stupid as like a mug scooching around on the countertop. No, this is Yelnatz's bit though, is like he just says it wrong on purpose. Now that's a bit, that's a good bit. Just being wrong on purpose. Way to yes and, Mad Dog. Good yes anding there. Alright, if this cabin, if there's something wrong with this cabin, I'm gonna be really upset, because this one seems pretty good. I haven't noticed a single thing wrong. I feel like this is just showing that I'm not good at my job and I need to be fired because I do QA for work. Like, I should not be doing this badly at this game. This is an embarrassment. Do not show my bosses this this stream, because it might get me fired. Yeah, I'm not assuring anything. I can assure you that. This cabin must be okay. Yeah, now you're getting it, Yelnats. Unfortunately, it's still not funny, but you are getting the bit. I don't get it, man. All right, we gotta We gotta move this thing along. This $3 game should not be taking this long. I'm the dumbest man on the planet. Maybe you're right. Maybe the only way to win is by not playing. Okay. Cabin seems pretty good to me. Yo, if that's the case, paper mache. All right, now this game is it's just pulling one over on me, okay? This cabin's good. I know this one's good. This is a bad cabin here. Shoot! I'm losing it. I'm sorry. I need to play the game, otherwise there's nothing to talk about. I don't know if I just have to be quicker on the draw. If there's like anomalies that I miss when I'm too slow. I think you're right. Should movie tickets be priced according to the length of the movie? Or is that too big of an idea for some of you? This cabin looks pretty great to me, man. I agree, a bad movie should cost less. I can't keep it up with this game anymore, man. I don't know. I don't know. Is anybody... Paper Mache, you're the movie buff here. Have you seen Craven yet? I think, like, if you told me to watch either Craven or Red 1, or I Would Die, I would simply just... Well, you know, I'd probably pick Red 1, to be honest. But I wouldn't like it. I think it's full of more likable actors than Craven, but I'd think about dying. Okay, you got me. You got me. You got me. Listen, I think you could set up a whole recording studio in the Craven theater and nobody would stop you. Oh, is it already on Prime, huh? I assume it's, like, free with Prime. Hold on, I gotta check a cup. Okay, the cup is fine. Have you ever been to a movie that, like, you sat down and you thought, wow, this is gonna suck? I don't know that I've seen... I can't remember the last movie that I saw that was like, all right, there's nobody else here and it's like prime time. Because I feel like most of the time, I'm not gonna say my movie selection is good, but they don't make a lot of like trash at the theaters. And if they do, then I think I can sniff it out. Is everything fine in here? Please tell me yes. I can't afford to play this game for another 30 minutes, and I'd really like to beat it. Although, to be honest, I didn't have much else on the docket, so maybe I should just... keep going. Oh, you reviewed them. Interesting. Would we be familiar with your work? Not to dox you. For a stats company. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, so did you watch I'm Number 4 in theaters when that came out? Because let me tell you, that was a stinker. I think my mom got that for me on Redbox. And I honestly could not even tell you what the plot of that was. We could play Magic. Oh, was that a book? I'm gonna be a little upfront though, New Spire. I don't really play like constructed Magic. I play mostly draft. And it's not that like I'm being a snob about it, but I just don't have any decks made, so I don't know how to deck build like that. And I could certainly try, but most of the time my deck building is going to look like a draft deck. This one's definitely... Nope. Okay. Guys, hold on. Come on. Just I gotta channel my Mentat. I'm gonna ruin everything. As soon as the stream is over, I'm gonna dismantle my computer, man. Gonna tear it apart, limb from limb. Saw Frozen 2. Okay, did you enjoy Frozen 2? Because it seems like everybody, like normies, enjoyed Frozen 2. But from like most of the actual critical reviewers, I don't think really liked Frozen 2. Like Frozen 2, the polls. Yeah, I haven't watched or seen anything from Frozen 2. I will say it was on the cruise ship that I was on with my family. Not by myself, it was with my family. It was on a Disney cruise. And it was either watch that or episode 9. And brother, I wish I had watched Frozen 2. Because what a stinker. Please, this one has to be fine, right? Okay, that feels bad. That one's actually haunted. We found a haunted one. Listen, I'm not, promise. The lady doth protest too much. Please, bro. I just like animation. I'm not like that. Okay. I really did want to see The Wild Robot, though. I know that's not Disney, but I'm just talking about animation now. Because it looked like a movie that was going to make me cry, and any movie that succeeds in making me cry is a 10 out of 10. Wicked almost made me cry, which is why I got a 9 out of 10. Although, I don't know what it was, because like when I went to see Wicked, I had to sit up on like the front row because there were literally no other seats. And maybe I just couldn't notice, but I didn't realize like how bad the lighting was until I saw screenshots of the movie afterwards. It was like, wow, they really like blasted the bloom right out of this thing, huh? Can't even see the actors. Also, yeah, I will say, Mad Dog, I did enjoy what I've seen of the Digital Circus. I just don't like talking about animated projects that have a particular fan base, which I guess is just children, to be fair. Or not just children, it's preteens. It's not even teenagers, it's preteens. And listen, there's nothing wrong with being a preteen, you know? Own it. But also, we're not alike in any way, currently. When I was a preteen, yes. For sure. But now we have many differences. Yeah, for sure. If there are more people talking about a show on Tumblr than in real life, then I'm not gonna watch the show. I'm sorry. No, because you have The Office. Let's see, what's the other ones? New Girl. And what's the popular one that I see on all the Hinge profiles? I guess it's Friends. Parks and Rec. Yep, true. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna send it. losing my mind. Why do I like Arrested Development? Is that what? Is that in that that category? Gentry Chow versus the Underworld. I think you've mentioned this to me before. This one for sure is good. We're just guessing now because I'm so locked out. All right, we're on a 2 streak and we haven't stepped into the office. So I feel like, or into the cabin. This is my office. So I feel like we're off to a good start. I think I've heard of it. It sounded good. We're just naming, okay, then yes. Yeah, I like a good I don't mean to sound like a snob, but I like a cerebral sitcom. You know? Something that's got callbacks in every other, yes, like Rick and Morty. I think it's really funny because you mentioned Young Sheldon too. And I think that, I don't know if this is like a psyop or if, like, if I just live in a completely different world than normal people. But people like really like Young Sheldon. And not just like, oh, it's fine, it's serviceable like The Big Bang Theory. But like, apparently, yeah, boomers, they love that Young Sheldon. I don't get it. Granted, I've never seen an episode, but it's not really like my kind of TV. I'm more into like Videodrome, you know? The moment I step into the cabin, that's when I mess up. From here on out. We're working at the button factory now. Strap in. I think the odds are high. The odds are high because I think that would get me taken down. Unless you have a way to mask my ability to watch The Big Bang Theory. That's true. That's so true. Okay. All right. Listen, one of my friends asked me like why I like, you know, stuff like Videodrome and like all the like the body horror stuff from the 80s and 90s. And I straight up was like, I have no idea. I could not tell you why I like them. I just find it like the practical effects are kind of fun to look at. Yeah, I guess it's mostly just Canadian media. They asked me why I like Canadian media and I couldn't tell you. No, honestly, I don't know why. I think it's just like the production quality. I love like the effects of that kind of stuff, like what they're able to achieve from the era. Because I'll be straight up with you. Thank you, kid's father. Like I think that I'm not grossed out easily, but everybody's talking about the substance like it's just the worst thing that you can commit to your eyeballs. And I don't know if I want to see it, man. Because I think like body horror and stuff. I think body horror and stuff from like the 80s and 90s was enjoyable because it wasn't that realistic, but like the effects were interesting to look at. And now it's like, this is too much meat. And it's becoming too realistic and it's gonna give me nightmares. I haven't seen Love, Death, and Robots, but I heard good. Heard good, need watch. Yeah, you've seen some stuff, Paper Mache. I think I've heard of Heavy. I would like to see Love, Death, and Robots. And can I be honest with you? I kind of want to watch the PlayStation show on Amazon, but mostly because Again, I like a good animated story, but I'm worried it's gonna be too much like too appealing to gamers and not appealing to me as a fan of good media. That's 3. We're on 3 right now. Okay. I guess The Fly was pretty mainstream. Listen, clearly I'm not gaming because I'm doing so badly at this game. But I don't even know if people on YouTube are gonna want to watch this, but I'm gonna put it on YouTube anyway, and they're gonna deal with it. I haven't really read a lot of body horror in writing, and I guess that's because, like, you know, maybe words are ickier than pictures ever could be. The Thing, 1982 film. Have you seen this niche horror film, The Thing? It's from an unknown author. His name is John Carpenter. Have you heard of him? No, that is a good bit, Yelnads. After you explained it to me, I get it. Does that count as movement? Because if it does, I'm gonna be pretty upset. I don't think I'm gonna beat this game, y'all. And I guess that's fine. Because I was just using it to fill dead air. And I hesitate to say we're gonna play a game that's more my speed after this, but... Oh, you don't have to do that. I hope my mustache doesn't give you envy. Mustache envy. The game is just like find the difference, except nobody knows what the difference is. Simple as. All right, speed run. Gavin's fine. Okay, I haven't seen Nosferatu like the original. Shit, now that's a fun goal. I don't know if people like that. I don't know if people want to see that. I would watch it just for the absurdity of watching my friend shave on stream. Yeah, what else can you shave on stream? What are you allowed to shave on stream? Okay, I'm gonna say that this one's good. It's very good. I'm gonna eat you. Please. Maybe I have to turn the graphics on a high. I'm missing some important things happening because my graphics are too low. If that's actually the case, I'm gonna be so mad. Yeah, man, you gotta moisturize. Important. Yeah, I don't know what EMF stands for. Yeah. I don't know if you're, like, tricking me. Alright, I guess it's fine. Or whatever. Gotta be something on the inside of the cabin only, right? Is that right? This one's got to be haunted. You know, I think they put that into into high C, like the ecto cooler. I think that's what they do with the ectoplasm. Pretty sure. See, this feels very like unhaunted to me. But you know what? You know what I bet is it is haunted somehow. And there's just something going on that I don't know. You know what? Let's turn the graphics up. It's just they're hiding something from me. I know it. In the good graphics. So no, because Ultra actually almost made me throw up because it was a little stuttery. But I'm going for you, anything. Because I'm ready to quit. Did I just kill the game by going to Ultra? Game? Well, that has been oh, there we go. Just had to load everything. Hey, it's not time for a new PC. This is too much. It's just I think like my graphics card is I want to say 2 years old. Everything else should be pretty up to date. I mean, it feels fine, and it's gonna be wrong. Okay. So this one's got to be haunted, right? Like this is me at the slot machine. I don't know, a 6700, I think. It's not an Nvidia, and it shows. I don't think I'm gonna get AMD graphics cards anymore. Because I've not been pleased with the performance. See, this one feels very not haunted. I've just had some issues with it, you know? It's like, I think I had to like downgrade the graphics driver because I was playing Fallout New Vegas and it made everybody bald. Which is really funny in retrospect, but it made the game a little unplayable for some reason. Like, this isn't realistic, although maybe it is in a nuclear wasteland. I mean, yes, you're right. All right, well, that has been the Cabin Factory. I'm too bad at this game.